What's up YouTube, it's Hani here from Bumblebee Technology and I'm back with another video. Now yesterday LG also announced their latest flagship device for this year, and that is the all new LG G5. Now this is a device that I was quite curious about to find out more. And really this device has completely shocked me in good ways and bad. So in this video, just like last, I'm going to be giving you guys my first impressions of the all new LG G5. So let's get started. So like typical fashion, we're going to start off with the design, and this is where LG completely shocked me this year. Instead of going with their typical plastic build that they've been going with for the past few years, LG has ditched all that and moved forward with their design. And now the device is now a lot more premium, in which there's an all aluminum build, a glass front panel, and one of the biggest and coolest things that LG has done is they have an all aluminum design but with no antenna lines. Now if you look on devices like the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6s and HTC One M9, where you see they have antenna lines on them in order to let the radio frequencies go through the metal. But LG has now discovered a new coating in which they can now have a seamless metal look while also enabling the antenna signals to go through the metal. And I think this is genius by LG because the design looks a lot cleaner and just looks a whole lot nicer. Along with the change in design, LG also has gone away with some of their signature pieces, including the volume buttons on the back, in which now the volume buttons have been moved to the right side of the device, where the power button still remained on the back, which now incorporates a fingerprint scanner with it. Overall, the G5 does not look anything like the G4. You put these two devices side by side, you will easily be able to tell which one is a better looking device. And honestly, I kind of like the design. It's clean, it's simple, and it works. But moving on to the new features LG has packed into the G5. And this is honestly the biggest surprise out of everything LG has done. Now, one of LG's biggest goals this year was to try to keep their trademark features that not many companies are keeping these days, and that is the ability to have the option to expand the device. And LG has done that by creating modules, or as they call it, friends, for the G5, in which the bottom part of the G5 can be removed in order to expose a removable battery. Now, honestly, I thought this was genius, because not only are you taking advantage of the phone, it's the design of the phone, but you're also enabling something that not many manufacturers have been able to accomplish, and that is create a premium device and also allow for expandable battery, which is honestly incredible. So you can swap out the battery whenever you want on the go. But that's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing LG accomplished with the G5 then is enabling modules to go along with it. So basically now you can, when you take off the bottom part of the phone, you're able to add on new modules that LG are selling separately. So right now there is a camera module in which you can add that into the phone, and you can have a shutter button, a manual zoom and crop rocker, and also have an external battery to it. Now there's also one to enhance audio, and there's just a whole bunch of these little modules, and I feel that it's genius because it gives you options to add on to what's already a great smartphone. And this is something that LG wanted to do. They wanted to be different. They didn't want to be like every other competitor and just do the same thing. And I feel that LG has accomplished that with these new modules. But overall, this was the biggest feature that LG announced with the G5, and is worth talking about. Moving on to the software. Now this is where LG had to take their biggest leap forward, because this is where they were behind, when it came to the smartphones. Yeah, the last year's G4 was a good phone. It was a powerful phone. It was a phone that everyone would love to have. But the thing is, the software kept it from being one of the best phones on the market. And this year, LG tried to improve it, but by also getting rid of things that they didn't really need to get rid of. And I'm saying that because LG has gotten rid of features that I personally love to see on smartphones. And the first feature they took away was the dual window and I believe they call it the Q slide apps, in which you can have those mini applications launched while you do other things, and have two apps running side by side, so you can do two things at once. Now honestly, I don't understand why LG would do this. I mean, yes, it does make the phone faster, but at the same time, you're getting rid of such a useful feature that so many people adored with your device. And personally, LG did this for a lot of features. They took a lot of the so-called crap that was into the software, but really what they ended up doing was taking out the features that people loved and wanted on the G5. They just wanted a cleaner and faster experience. And another thing LG took out of the G5 was the app drawer. Now this is something I didn't really understand, because the app drawer is one of the most defining features of Android. This is one of the biggest differences between iOS and Android, because Android, you don't have all your icons just laying around on your home screen and you have to deal with all of them. Android gives you one specific location where you can keep all your apps but still have the freedom and flexibility to customize your home screen and put whatever apps you want that are most needed for you. And I don't understand why LG would take out such a useful feature in the app drawer. So overall, the software of the G5 was in some ways bittersweet for me, because on one hand I really did like the fact that LG took control and wanted to speed up their software and try to make it better. But on the other hand, I just felt so disappointed when I found out that LG removed some of my favorite features of their software. So I'm 50-50 with software. Now this brings me last to my own opinion of what do I think of the G5. Now, to start off, the G5, again, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, was a huge surprise for me. I did not expect LG to create this phone. I thought they were gonna reiterate on what they did last year, but no, LG surprised the world, surprised everyone with this brand new phone. I love the design. I love the modules. I love that whole concept and that whole idea of using modules to make your smartphone better. But at the same time, what really decreased the G5 in my eyes is the software. Now I haven't used the software myself, so I can't make a full judgment on it, but through first impressions, I don't seem like a big fan of the LG software, just because they remove things that I didn't want them to remove. So this brings me to who would actually buy this phone. Now if you're a person who is looking to upgrade and is looking for something new, something unique from everything else in the market, definitely go for the LG G5. It's a completely unique phone. There's nothing else in the market like it right now. But if you're looking for a device that has those features as I mentioned, and and has a similar design, maybe you should look elsewhere. For me, I personally would love the G5 because of the looks, because of the modules, but I would hate it because of the software, which is why I'm right now in the middle with the G5, in the sense that I really like it, but at the same time, I don't like it. So this brings me to the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of the G5. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Or are you in the middle like me? I would love to know in the comment section down below. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this. And as always, I'm Hani from Bumblebee Technology, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.